The story of Boy Man begins in the small village of Bismarck, where Jackington is a 13-year-old boy who will soon become a boy man. Life before anti-puberty person or Jackington was filled with acne and voice cracks. In his village, there was a mega cutie named Patricia Nortonston, known to all as Cutie Girl, but one day an antichrist mythological god type by the name of Pant Man flew through a portal and cursed the entire town, saying eat pant, which roughly translates to get puberty for a while and suffer. He reached in his magic box of acne and threw zits all over everybody's faces whilst cursing them with puberty by using the evil weapon with the name of the super puberty ray gun, and took over the school, making no hygiene allowed, making people smell, and made daily lunch pant. But Patricia did not get zapped by the puberty ray gun. She went home puberty free, but then she got puberty installed by her parents. She's a computer person, and she was no longer cutie to all except Jack. Jack always loved her and always would, and he always wanted her to be happy when with him, but she was mega sad while going through puberty. Then Jack went through puberty and wanted the tyranny to end. Pant Man was the tyrant of the school. Boy Man was not yet a super puberty speeder-upper, but soon he would change that. After dinner and a movie with Patricia, they started dating because he was the only one that gave her attention and she loved attention. She told Jack that she was mega depressed because of puberty. He vowed to her that he would fix her soon. That's when his mind started racing about how to save the school and his girlfriend. He decided to get bitten by a Hatteras spider, which has very radical effects on the man-boy. In many cases it caused death and disease, but very rarely it would turn you into a superhero for a short period of time, or forever. He traveled to Hatteras Island, also known to the humans in North Dakota as Island of Death or Radiation, or to others, simply Jamestown. He was bitten by the first spider in the grasses of Island. He then became very ill, almost died. Then he did it again 3 months later and he became anti-puberty person. He got super crocs, an axe leg band, some hair shafers, a bald spot, the Face Fixer 9000 copyright with some Face Fix Rockets copyright, some cola yellow knee pads, zit green, an emotional truck for getaways, a portable no naughty music whip copyright, with some Supreme shorts made by Nike and Adidas, and an unfavorably placed case of mange. After receiving these mysterious powers, he gained many loyal Twitter followers, mostly by the name of Jeffrey. He was ready to kill puberty in its tracks. After a quick meal of steamed hams, he went on his way to the school. At the school, Cutie sat there eating her daily pant ration. She sighed, but struggled because the acne grew in her lungs. She was deading. Very badly. Not good. She need helps. She are almost not alive. So she spent her last 14 hours outside. Suddenly, she died on the spot. That didn't actually happen, it was just Jeff with his high cholesterol. Suddenly, anti-puberty person arrive. The kids were all infected by poor face and zits. Hello, I'm of Savior, said anti-puberty person as he launched a face fix rocket into the crowd, removing all white and blackheads from their faces. There were no survivors. The face fix rocket worked very well for its first test, but also has the side effect of instant death. The face fix rocket was quickly fixed to be in perfect working order and was ready to take out Pant Man, the notorious school emperor. Whilst traveling to the center of Totally Not Pant Man in here, as the signs read on the building, anti-puberty person encountered 3 yellow and red vehicles. They appeared to be pimples. He quickly commanded his loyal companions to burn the grass that was next to the pimples. They would be used as a distraction and sacrificed to a greater good. Whilst the pimples infected the companions, and puberty person used his shaffer, also known as a shaver, to cut open the pimples as to expose the supple center. He then used his zit cream to essentially start them on fire because it was flammable for some reason. The plan went without a hitch. Several mauled corpses and 3 flaming pimples. He was ready for battle. Why, he went off into the school to find Pant Man, but instead found a bunch of evil chest hairs and armpit hairs. The hairs tried to suffocate anti-puberty person with stench, but with a brandish of his axe can, He tore the stench from the hairs and swiftly shredded them to tiny pieces with his chafers. Moving on, he confronted the overseer Mr. Pant Man. Boy Man thought maybe he would not win, so he called upon the god of Crocs to help him out. His Crocs were transformed into a pimple cleaning kit, and with a single swift movement he engulfed Pant Man in cream. His screams were almost worse than death. He screamed for his dirty puberty-covered parents, but they could not hear him. He was already gone, and whilst he was taking out Pant Man, cutie Patricia's puberty was cured and she was only in love with anti-puberty person. They moved into a large puberty-free house and had 27 puberty-free kids to inherit the anti-puberty kingdom they built in the mental institution, as they were deranged beings. Fin. This story made in memory of Jeffrey. 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 Pant Man. Zit 1. Zit 2. Zit 3. Jeff. Google Translate, and indexing only always has and always will be, and that translates to the Google it in the tapuke and the tapuke always and always and always. And always there is the always the tapuke, in the tapuke online. Android and iOS are the tapuke, but, with the word of the tapuke has always have been only in the tapuke only and will continue to be organized regularly in the tapuke. The APIs in the tapuke online.